Hello, beautiful Cancerians. So this month of December, we have an onus on romance, career, bit of daily routine, and some finances. So on the 6th of December, Mars will be stationing retrograde in Leo in your second house of income and finances. When Mars stations retrograde in Leo, it causes a lot of frustration, and I always call it like hidden resentment that we don't always voice, and we don't actually, take action on sometimes. So you could find that you're getting very frustrated with income. It could be that you don't make enough, you don't make enough to pay off debt. You could have debts, for example, or it's just like, you just look at your outgoings and your income and you think, where the hell is it all going? You just get frustrated at yourself as well sometimes, or people around you, especially if you have kids and you're like, oh, these things are a drain. Like, you're like, I love my kids, but they can be a drain on the finances sometimes. So you could find yourself getting angry about things to do with that. On the 7th of December, Venus will be entering Aquarius in the 8th house of shared investment and intimacy. So this is a nice harmonious energy really for opening up to somebody in your life, or maybe taking a step to being more physical with somebody. I like this energy more for opening up emotionally and being like, I'm actually finally opening up to you. I think that's a good energy. But also it's great and harmonious for shared investments or making a very good investment during this period, and this will last to the start of January. And Neptune stations direct in Pisces on the same day in the 9th house of spirituality and study and travel. Wow, how beautiful. So this is really getting clarity and seeing things for what they are. The fog has been lifted. Pisces, beautiful, dreamy, somewhat delusional, but a real dreamer in the 9th house of spirituality as well. So could find that you start to see things clearly, and it makes you feel a little bit more wise. You're like, yeah, I'm all up in my yin, one of my yin yang energy, right? But also for study and travel as well. So you could see things more clearly with study. Things become much more easy for you. You're like, oh, this was really difficult for me, but now I get it. Or you could be like, I think I need to do this to course correct my life or my study, my education. Or you could just find that when you're traveling, you're like, on the 15th, we have a full moon in Gemini in your 12th house of mental health and the hidden. So you could be letting go of something to do with mental health. I don't like to say this is like a breakdown, but sometimes we have to have these small little mini breakdowns to be like, oh my God, I just can't take it anymore. And especially Geminis tend to do that as well. They're like, I can't take it anymore. And then with a Cancer, because you're a Cancer, it's like, can be a little bit more emotional as well. So just like, I've hit my breaking point. And then, I'm stereotyping here, but it can be quite difficult to have those together. So you could be letting go of something to do with mental health, and not necessarily having a breakdown, but getting to that conclusion where you're like, I'm going to start a new mental health regime because I'm letting go of the old one. This isn't working for me, or letting go of something that has not particularly helped you. And on the same day, Mercury will be stationing direct in Sagittarius in the 6th house of physical health and co-workers. So I think that's interesting because you can have a bit of a speed up with seeing physical health changes. If you've been getting the gains or doing some workouts, that you could see actually some changes, and you look in the mirror and you think, yes, I'm actually doing this. You could also find that you communicate much better with co-workers now, which is great, and that things are less dicey and a bit sort of, oh, I didn't mean it like that. Jesus, mate, that kind of thing. So the full moon in Gemini, letting go of something to do with your mental health, and then actually on the same day, getting some speed and some good communication with co-workers and physical health could all be interlinked. On the 21st, the Sun will be entering Capricorn in your 7th house of committed relationships and partnerships. So this really means that you have a real harmonious energy when it comes to relationships. So this is a great time for a relationship to perhaps start, or for you to flourish in a relationship. And for some of you that are not interested in relationships, this could be like a partnership or a contract that you have with work, especially because it's Capricorn. So this could be that you're signing a contract for something at work, or that you're entering into some new kind of project or partnership with somebody. You're working with a new partner. And on the 29th, Chiron will be stationing direct in Aries in the 10th house of career for you. So you are really dealing with healing trauma from the past and helping yourself with career. This could be to do with career, for example. So, sorry, I was looking to the left because I saw something in the window that looked like something was like a red light was flashing, and I realised it was just like a raindrop on a leaf. And I was like, oh, it's like a sniper shot or something. So yeah, you could have had issues with career in the past. I myself have had things where you've gone for an interview and it's traumatized you, and you're like, oh my God. And now you're trying to be more active with that. We could just find that now you heal some trauma in the past, you're able to actually go for your goals more because it doesn't hold you back. You know, especially if you've had trauma to do with a male figure in your life, for example, because sometimes we can have those patriarchal figures in our lives that say, you're never going to amount to anything, you know, you're born to be a passenger, and you're sat there like, thanks. I'm gonna be a millionaire just to prove you wrong. I'm actually gonna be a billionaire just to spite you. So it could be that kind of energy. But either way, it's a good active energy for healing. And on the 30th, just before the new year, we have the new moon in Capricorn in the 7th house of committed relationships and partnerships. Beautiful, fantastic time to manifest relationships. So this is a great energy for being really like headstrong and ambitious when it comes to relationships. So get your vision board out. I love this energy just before the new year. Get your vision board out and manifest that relationship. And if you're already in one, could be that you manifest a nice new networking partnership in work, or something that allows you to push forward. I wouldn't say it's technically a family thing, but sometimes you can have partnerships with family and that you work with family as well. So it could be any of those kind of things, really. So Cancer, overall, that was your monthly wrap up. Generally, I don't think that looks like a bad month at all. The only thing that I say is dicey, and this is for everybody, is Mars stationing retrograde in Leo, and then the Chiron stationing direct in Aries, because you're dealing with some trauma and feelings of frustration, really.